Okay, here's the walkthrough for 1734, equations 4 involving brackets. So you've got to know the number on the outside of the bracket is multiplying the inside of the bracket. So to undo this multiplying, I'm just going to divide. Straightforward as that. So it's going to be 8 plus 5, that times by 5 is gone, so I can forget about the brackets. Equals 6, and then just take away the 5, equals 1. That's all we're doing. So instead of times it by 3, divide by 3. So q minus 6, you can forget about the brackets, equals 2. And then get that minus 6 on this side by plus on the 6, q equals 8. Next one, we've got get rid of this times by 8 by divide by 8. U plus 3 equals 7. Get rid of the 3 by taking away the 3. So u equals 4. Okay, so there's the first three answers to this one. The next one, so not brackets are normally written like this one, but you'd have to remember this is just 5 times everything inside there. So to undo this times them by 5, you might as well just divide by 5, and that takes care of the 5. So you're left with 8 take away 2 equals 18, and then you can add the 2 instead of taking away 2, so you move it over, and you get 20 for your answer. Next one, 3 times by all that lot, so undo this 3 by dividing by 3, so twice L plus 7 equals 11. Now I'm going to undo that plus 7 by taking it away, so twice L equals 4, and now I'm going to undo this 2 times L by dividing by 2, and I get L equals 2 to finish with. Same routine here, so 4 times that lot, so undo the 4 first by dividing by 4, 3s plus 8 equals 3417, half and half again for dividing by 4. Take away the 8, 3s equals 9, and then divide by 3, s equals 3. Okay, so there's the answers for that one. Next page. So we've got next one was a think of a number job. So you think of a number. We normally call think of a number n for a number. When I add 5, and I multiply by 3. So you add 5, you get the result of this, and you multiply by 3. So I want you to put in brackets times by 3. And then you get 36, so you equal 36. So that's that sentence more or less put down as a little equation. So now I just solve this by dividing by 3 to kick off with. So the number plus 5 is equal to 12. And now I take away the 5 and I find out my number was actually 7. So I can just check that. 7 add 5 is 12. Multiplied by 3 is 36. So it does in fact get me to the right answer. Slightly more complex just because of the numbers you're going to end up with here. So same routine though, so I divide this by 6, so I'm dividing a negative number. That's supposed to be quite scary, but 6 divided by 6 is 1, and you've got a negative, so it's just negative 1, that's all. Then instead of saying plus 2 on that side, you take away 2, and then people make mistakes here. Minus 1 take away 2 is minus 3, so people find that difficult playing about negative numbers. This one, there's a minus outside the brackets. Now that's the same as minus 1. So if I put 1 there, just because I want to, then I know what minus 1 times that lot, so I'm just going to divide this side by minus 1. So I get c minus 4 equals, and minus 2 divided by minus 1, well 2 divided by 1 is 1, and then, 2 divided by 1 is 2, okay, I try and get that right, and a minus divided by a minus is a positive number 2. And then add the 4, and you get c equals 6 for that question, okay. Next one. Even more awkward, so I'm going to divide that by 10 to kick off with. So I get s minus 7 equals minus 17.3, which is quite horrible. Now I add the 7 to get rid of that, take away 7, so s equals minus 10.3. And that's just a problem with dealing with, can you deal with negative numbers? Okay, if they were all positive, it wouldn't be that big a deal, but because it was negatives and the decimals, it was quite scary. The next one, divide by 4, so it looks like it's all a problem with this page is just negative numbers, equals 32 divided by 4 is 8, and then you've got a minus 8. Then I need to add the 4 on, so f equals minus 4. Okay, minus 8 going up 4 takes us up to minus 4. Next one, we've got minus 5, so divide this side by minus 5, minus 5. And you get 2t plus 1 equals minus 1. 5 divided by 5 is 1, and you divide them by a negative number, so it ends up with negative 1. Take away that 1, so take away 1, you get 2t equals minus 2, not 0. And then divide by 2, 2 divided by 2 is 1, and it's minus 2 divided by 2, so it's minus 1. This one, a bit more horrible. First of all, I'm going to get rid of this whole side being divided by 4, so I'm going to times the side by 4 to start with, so 3 into 4w plus 2 equals 4 9s are 36. And now I'm going to get rid of that 3, so now I'm going to divide by 3, and I get 4w left on this side plus 2 equals 12. Take away the 2, 4w equals 10, and then divide by 4, and I get w equals 2.5. But it's actually asking that this one as a fraction, so that's just going to be 10 over 4, or it's equal to 5 over 2. Okay, so it does ask for that question as an actual fraction. 10 divided by 4, 10 over 4. Right, this one, so I'm told what C is. I'm told C is 25, so I'm just going to plug that in. So I get 5 over 9 into F take away 32 equals 25. So this is formula to convert between Fahrenheit and Celsius temperatures. I'm going to get rid of this dividing by 9 first, because this dividing by 9 is affecting everything. So I can times that side by 9, so I get 5 into F take 32 equals 225. So that's just timesing that by 9. Now I'll divide by 5, so I'll get F take 32 equals 45, and then finish off with adding 32, and you get F equals for the 77 degrees. Okay, and that's that one. So 25 degrees Celsius is the same as 77 degrees Fahrenheit, bizarrely. That's it. That was the task involving brackets. 1734, I think. Yep, 1734. Good luck.